I don't think I was going to movies then even.
I don't think so.
And I think I said, well, I don't go to movies. He said, well, we'll go out and eat. And I didn't care about going out to eat then. And he said, well, then we'll just go for a drive. You know, I couldn't, there was nothing anything he mentioned I wanted to do. I said, oh, okay. I thought, well, that won't hurt anything. So he come pick me up, and we drove up to the U.S. Capitol, and we parked.
You mean the West Virginia Capitol?
Yes, the
Okay.
West Virginia Charleston Capitol. And he parked the car, and we went across the street on Canal Boulevard and walked the boulevard. Walked all the way up to where a lot of people parked for programs and stuff. They're in the Capitol Street. And I don't remember what was going on, but something, and we stood there, I think, listened to that a little bit. And then we went on back, and for some reason I had to get back. I don't remember what the problem was, but I needed to get back home. So we didn't stay long. So then he called me again later. And I was working at the hospital, and I think we went out then that evening.
What'd you do, you remember?
Went to eat.
Went to eat.
That's all you could do. Because I didn't go to movies.
Didn't dance, didn't drink.
Didn't dance, didn't drink. You know, what do you do? Just talk. That's what we done. Every time we met, we just sat on the bench on Canal Boulevard or somewhere and visited. Got to know each other.
Yeah.
And the more we got to know each other, the more you wanted to know about each other.
Yeah.
And anyway, then Mama Hayes come back home from Ohio, and I met her. And then, by that time, I had you 3 kids. Everywhere I went, I took you with me. And he wanted to go see his Aunt Frances. You remember?
I remember Aunt Frances. Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know who she was. Of course, I hadn't met her before. And I said, oh, okay. You know, no problem with that. So we went to Aunt Frances' house, and you was still in arms.
Yeah, I was little.
And she liked to eat you up. She didn't want you to leave. She wanted to keep you. And of course I said, well, ain't no way. I'm going to leave my kids nowhere. But anyway, she made us promise we'd bring you back.
Okay.
So anyway.
So that was a good visit.
That was a good visit. So that's really how the courtship started. Because every day he'd call me and want to come to either come to the house, and he'd sit out in the yard with you kids while you played, or swing you, or, you know, just took care of you and played with you and gave you a lot of attention. Of course, you liked that. And the first thing you know, he said, hey, I think that we ought to get engaged. And at that time, I thought, man, what is that?
Yeah.
Here I was married. I had been married and had 3 kids. And he said, I've got a home already paid for. I don't know anything on it. And I got a good job at Union Carbide Corporation. I'll give the children anything they need. My word, who in the world would turn that down?
There you go.
So that's how it is.
Well, that's good. And then you had 3 more kids with him.
Yeah, and then more the merrier.
More the merrier.
Yeah.
You got 6 of your 12 that you wanted.
Let me tell you, there's not another better man living on this earth than Bob Hayes.
I know. We thought he was pretty good.
They may be good, but they will not be as good as he was.
There you go.
But he take 3 kids under his wing exactly like his.
Yep.
I mean, he made no difference whatsoever. And I mean, he loved you from beginning, just like
we were his.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
If you need anything for school, money, he'd say, wait till I go to credit union. I'll get what you need. And I didn't want to use his money. I wanted to use my money because I had money too.
Yeah.
I had money coming in every month for all 3 of you all.
Right.
And I said, let me use my money as far as it'll go. And then if I need more, then we'll use yours. But anyway, it all worked out.
Yep. We're glad it did.
It did. And no kids could have ever had a better home or good food, good exercise, the right toys, the right everything. I never did one for a thing for you kids that I didn't get. And that was getting on some.